Hey guys, today through viewer request I am going to be painting an island. It's not going to be a mountain scene, it's going to be an island scene. So this was through viewer request. So we're going to be using the colors of brilliant blue, titanium white, which I'm about out of, so I've got 2 extra tubes of metallic white that I'm going to be adding with it. Wall umber, unbleached titanium, yellow ochre deep, burnt umber, sap green, light blue, and light green. Now, some of the colors that I have pulled up we may not be using at all. It's just according to where this painting takes me. In my first painting video, when I shut off my studio, I showed of a similar that I've got up on my wall up here, but it's not an island, it's actually a beach. So it's going to be something tropical type. So I am going to pull out my sponge so that I can do my sky. So here we go. I got my sponge here. Let's take the light blue, but we're going to make it extremely light, so I am going to be adding white to it. We want the sky to really be light because the sun is supposed to be so bright. So we're going to make this a very, very light blue. And rather than use up the rest of my white, I'm going to go on ahead and use my metallic here and spare my other two for now. As I have said so many times before, white is the painter's staple. We use tons of white. So never fails. I have had to get more tubes of white than any other color. I'll use my mixing spatula. Get this well blended. And through another viewer's request, on the page that I'd done the other day with fingernail polish, they wanted me to make another one with fingernail polish. They requested that I do another video with fingernail polish, and they suggested that I choose a page that doesn't have as much detail in it. That way it's easier to color with the paint. So sometime in the near future I will do another video painting in the adults coloring book with the fingernail polish, and I will choose a page that's got less detail. The design have broader opening in it so that it'll be easier to really paint it. And we'll see how it turns out then. We'll see if it works even better that way. Okay, I'm not satisfied with that shade, so I am going to add a little bit more white. Okay. So let's go on ahead and get started on this. Now, it looks like my sponge might not, I don't know. I hate to take a chance of smearing black all on it. Might have to invest in more sponges, so I'm going to use my brush here and do that instead. I really do prefer using the sponge, but where it's got the black in it, I don't think I rinsed it all that well. I don't want to take a chance of getting the wrong color on it. So we'll just do it this way, the old-fashioned way. No problem. So instead of doing the full canvas like I normally do, I'm just more or less, I'm going to start from the bottom and go up, and I'm going to start painting in the water. As is, because that won't hurt any. It won't. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the brilliant blue and I'm going to throw it in on top of the sky blue like this, and I'm going to add some more white. I'm going to blend that. I'll leave my mixing spatula out. Painter's hands. It's always fun to get a little bit of paint on the hands. Alright. So now, I'm going to start from the bottom up. I'm going to go in on one side here. Work it up. And pull it out toward the center, like so. Okay, now I'm going to start on this other corner. I'm going to work in toward the center and up. color blending is not such a good idea. Okay, so here we are going to take the unbleached titanium and the burnt umber and the yellow ochre deep, and we're going to blend these three. Let's add some of the ochre. The ochre more or less will kind of give it like a sandy color, like the sands. Let's add just a little bit of the burnt umber. We don't need much. Always remember, when you're blending and you're wanting a lighter color, remember, the darker the color, the darker the color, because dark colors are dominant over light colors. So if you're not wanting a certain shade, use as little of a darker color as you can. You want the effect, but you're not wanting it overpowered. This titanium, this unbleached titanium, will help tone it all down to a very decent shade. And the good thing is you can use this unbleached titanium as much as you need to keep toning it down. So let's see here. Okay. Yes, my brush is decently dry. Okay. Let's go on ahead and get our island going here. Now it is going to take a few coats because the blue is going to be running through it for a little while. So we're going to be using several stripes through it. We're getting creative with this island. We're going to give it all kind of shape. We're not going to let it be uniform. We are going to give it some edges and some extensions. And like, look here. Kind of like a little sandbar extending out. Out a little, and we're going to give it somewhat of round edges, but we're not going to completely make it uniform. That way you can tell that there has been a lot of waves crashing in, taking up samples of the soil because right now the way it is, if I was to add more, it would end up making it more like a mud than anything, and that's not what we want. You can always tinker with your island. Something similar to like you can tinker around with a mountain. You can tinker around and give it more edges and shape, and you can make it all kinds of things. So what I'm going to do is, because I'm not liking the bottom, I'm going to go on ahead and I'm going to finish filling that in. My brush wasn't thoroughly rinsed. You can see a little bit of a sandiness, and that gives it the effect that the waters are shallow in here, in this area. Splashed my wall. I gotta be sure to clean that. That's the beauty though of acrylics. They clean up so easy. There ain't nothing like oil. I love working with acrylics. So now what I'm going to do is I want to have the effects that this island also has little raised spots out into the water, like. So I am going to take my thick brush right here. This brush is so beautiful when it comes to doing splash work. So I'm going to get just a little bit of my sand onto the tip. We don't want it to be too awful thick. And we're just going to dab it around the edges. Let's go on ahead and give us a little bit of light green down. Once again, we want to more or less get it lightly on the tip of the brush. We don't want to saturate the tip. So let's start kind of dabbing it up there along the top. And don't make it thick, don't make it solid. You just scatter it like. Of course, you can put it as thick or as thin as you want it. You might want your island to be completely grass covered. And that's your choice. It's your island. use this one here, this round tip brush right here. Excuse me. And I'm going to take the raw umber. I'm going to add a little bit to the sand. Now there's a reason for it. So let's go on ahead and take our blending spatula. Let's go on ahead and blend this in. This is going to be our trunk. We're putting in we're putting in a palm tree. So let's go on ahead and we'll put it right around here. Get our sap green. Got our sap green, our good old green that's wonderful for leaves and foliage. So let's go on ahead, and on the very tip of this brush, that's the good thing about it being so round like that, on the very tip we're going to make our stems for our leaves. We'll go on ahead and put two rows of leaves. So let's go on ahead and build out a branch here. Who doesn't know, a palm tree, the way it does, it grows its palms out. Instead of it having actual branches, they stem out. And they make rings around the trunk. As the leaves die off, it makes a new outer ring around the palm. Here in Texas, and there's a lot of palm trees, and I've got to study them somewhat, and they're very fascinating. I've looked at them before, like down in Florida, but I've looked at them very closely here in Texas, and they're fascinating. And as it happens, our palm tree is going to have some coconuts. So I will be sure to add some coconuts. Okay, let's start with our leaves. So we're going to wring them out. coconuts, and then we are going to use the black and we are going to line it. So we're getting rid of this detail brush and we're going to go for an even smaller detail brush so that we can put in the fine details. This one right here. This is what we're going to use for our detail. So let's get some black down. And I'm going to show you a little bit of painter's magic here. Okay, let's go on ahead and we're going to put in the details of these coconuts. So let's go on ahead and we'll outline them. Because everybody knows that coconuts have little round, little deep indentations. Put that in there. This one. And then we got one more little coconut here for us to outline. We've got our coconuts. Now, palm trees have also got the lines through their trunk that represents their growth. So here we are going to go ahead and get those lines in through the trunk. See that it lost a branch right there, so there's its line. Okay, now we're going to put the detail into the leaves. So we want to put the stem down through like that, and then we'll kind of like put the veins through like so. Your palm tree, and so if you want to make more detail, you could possibly like put in little seashells down here, So let's see. We'll go on ahead and put in some seashells. little seashells here and there. So we'll use the same detail brush, what we just used right here. We'll use the same one. Make sure I got it good and clean because we don't want no blending. And we'll just use this simple right here, the bleached titanium. That can be our shells. Okay, so let's go on ahead and we'll put one right about here. Another one right here close to the sandbar. One more out here. Not exactly a seashell hunter's dream, but enough for a small collection. This one happens to be a pretty good sized seashell right here. Okay. So now we can take our umber right here, and we can add the detail into the seashell. Now, to kind of make it look like the sun is really beaming down, I'm going to use my smaller stiff brush. I'm going to use this right here. And I'm going to use the same titanium white right here, this unbleached titanium. And I'm going to kind of smear it like here. So that is like our sunbeam coming down. always add more if you want. So that's what we'll do, just add more. Kind of get up here into the corner, right? We'll just kind of pull it down like. So there is our sun with the rays coming down. As you can see, I'm no professional over a palm tree. I'm not, you know, I do good with mountains and hills, but it's alright, kind of cartoony. That's how some of my paintings come out. Some are cartoony, others are more realistic. Okay, now I'm going to use the same brush. Light green, I'm going to very lightly coat the tip, very lightly with the light green. Don't need much at all. And if you find that you end up getting too much on the tip, you just turn around, put it back on the palette, kind of tip it out, you know, tap it out until you got the amount that you want. Okay, now we're going to go through and we're going to lightly tap around the edges to give it the effect that the sun is shining down on the leaves. Just like that. Now you gotta keep this realistic too. You gotta remember what leaves are gonna be getting the sun and what leaves are gonna be off of what leaves aren't. So you only highlight the ones that will be getting the sun. Like that. These are more or less shaded from the other leaves. Tap it out here into the background because we don't need no really deep cloud. We don't need no thick cloud or anything, you know. We're just a little bit of a light cloud here, a very light, airy cloud. we'll go on ahead and make another one in another spot here. So let's see. We'll kind of put it down here, a little closer to the island. There we go. A couple clouds. And we're going ahead and we will make this the last of it. I am always my greatest critic, honestly. For me, myself, I am not satisfied with it, but someone else might be satisfied with it, you know. I am going to more or less like take a little bit more of the glue, not much of it, and I'm going to go on ahead and put a little bit more edge up here on the ocean, on the sea. Here we go. Okay, like that. So that's just to take care of my own satisfaction, because like I am so. But there we go. Okay. So, as I said, this concludes it, and I appreciate all of you who support me. To my new subscribers, welcome and thank you for joining my channel. I hope that I always bring you content that you'll be satisfied with. And until next time, bye.